Hey guys, John to be Quinn here, the author of Someone Like Me. Time for my weekly video blog. I'm fortunate enough to get contacted by a lot of parents of kids with cerebral palsy who are looking for answers for their son or their daughter. They're Googling cerebral palsy, they stumble upon my book, Someone Like Me, and they contact me. And they ask me, John, what does the future hold for my child? I can't answer that question. I really can't. I wish I could. And they ask me for advice. They ask me for counsel. They want to know what I'm doing to better myself as an adult with cerebral palsy, kind of exercises that I'm doing. They want to ask about my parents. And the thing about it, one of the things that I always say to parents is, first of all, there's always hope for your child. Don't listen to those people who tell you that your child cannot live a full and productive life. And I also talk about my folks, Edgar and Shirley, and the fact that I think the secret to me is they let me be a kid. They let me go outside and play. They let me find my own way in the world. And when I fell down, which was quite a bit, Mom and Dad didn't come rushing over and to pick me up all the time. They wanted to see if I would get up on my own. And I think that mentality is what carries me through today. That mental mindset of, life is hard, as I write about in Someone Like Me. When I came through the front door of my house after failing my first attempt to join the Navy, my dad was sitting there. I said, Dad, it was hard. Even for somebody with healthy legs, it was hard. And I'll never forget it. My dad looked at me and said, Johnny, life is hard. Question is, what are you going to do about it? So that's the mindset that my parents had with me as I grew in my teenage years. I think they knew that life with cerebral palsy was going to be challenging for me, and they knew that I needed to develop a mental toughness that would carry me through. So when I talk to parents today, I want them to understand that you have to be the best advocate for your child, and there's so much that's not known about cerebral palsy, but there's a lot of experiences that others with children with cerebral palsy can pass along to you. I always direct parents to Facebook. Facebook is a great place to learn and to connect with other parents of children with cerebral palsy. If you just not Google, but if you're on Facebook and you do a search for cerebral palsy, you'll see a lot of groups for cerebral palsy on Facebook. You join these groups, and then you can throw out questions about what you're experiencing, therapies and equipment and all this kind of stuff that parents deal with having a child with cerebral palsy. There's a lot of knowledge out there about what works and what doesn't, and I found that parents that have that experience will gladly pass it on to other parents, and I think that's wonderful. So, if you're a parent of a child with cerebral palsy and you find this video blog, just know that there's hope for you and your child, that you're not in this alone. I want you to hear that again. You're not in this alone. That's very important. So that's what's going on. That's what's on my mind this week. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Spring has sprung, hopefully, where you're at, and it's getting warmer, and you're all doing well. Anyways, hey, check out my website, johnwquinn.com. Check out my book, Someone Like Me, and let's have a great week, everyone. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.